Godforge Wave 3 Caverns of Chaos, I was thinking about giving you a sneak peek into how to defeat a certain boss only with 5-star heroes. This time, in the third wave, I went for breadth a bit more and not that much in terms of depth. So I was building a couple of characters already, quite widely, like to level 40. And I'm trying to not power through with level 60 and the same team as much as possible, but go for breadth. And this time I will show you how to go through level 80. So level 80 is not supposed to be that difficult. So this time I'm gonna do defense up for all characters, yeah, def up 1. And for the dragon itself as well, I do the double hit, because they are gonna replenish by the time the boss comes. The most important thing that you need to do in any boss fight is survive until the end, until the third wave. You see, this time it's even written here, wave 1 out of 3. And just charge up all the ultimate abilities without using the said ultimate abilities. So this is why I'm using skill 1 most of the time. By the way, you will be able to also configure this manually when you use skill 1, skill 2, which skill you're using. Now, they all need to survive, and you see that they are still fighting the opponents. This time they even got confused, so it's a bit worse of a playthrough than what I used to do before, but thanks to the defense up, we're doing a bit better. Now I'm gonna use this ability, or let's see, attack 1 enemy, then well, if it was 1 enemy it would be the one that is the strongest right now. No, I will just attack this enemy. Now let's see, I'll get rid of Loki first, and I still have 2 units to act before the opponent comes, and the dragon is the last one. Which one should I get rid of? Let's see, he's next to act, so he's not gonna act anymore. Now let's see the second one. Attack 1 enemy with 50% chance to steal a random buff. Well, this one has a random buff, but you know what, I will just use the default one. But you see, when I click on the default attack, so attack 1, it usually performs the attack, and I have no control over selecting the opponent. This is maybe a bug, maybe some sort of an issue that I don't know how to handle this. Oh, and Alt Enter gives me the full screen ability. Let's see which opponent is next. It's quite far away, so I think we'll be done with the whole wave by the time we're there. I'm just selecting one randomly with the lowest HP, and then I have 5 turns in total to get rid of all of them, and this is just the weakest unit, so I knew that we were gonna make it. Also, the basic attack, it means that our heroes have their turns more often, and this also means that they not only heal when they go from wave 1 to wave 2, but they also recover their abilities. Now let's see, attacks 1 enemy. Whenever it's 1 enemy, I mean, yeah, sure, I can use it. You know what, I will use it, not a problem. It will be it won't be used anyway. The defense up is super important. That's one reason why I brought, not just because of the speed there are, but also the defense up, why there is Isolde here. Now, one thing that, oh, dragon, there we need 1 more turn. I won't use this ability anymore. This means that this is my last chance to use the dragon. And, well, it's gonna be a waste, but what can I do? I mean, I could have waited and the other one could have taken care of the enemy, but anyway, this was a small mistake. Because 4 opponents are still acting, defense is up, and this is quite a disaster for us, at least for now. I might need to do some ultimate ability. Maybe I brought wrong abilities and wrong heroes, because now the only legendary that I have is a dragon, basically. And this attack 1 enemy is a bit a bit slow, you see, and we're quite vulnerable as well. But now at least we have 4 heroes yet to act. So I will just use the basic ability and we'll get rid of yet another opponent. Now I don't want to use the Dragon's ultimate. And you see all 5 heroes have their ultimate ability, so I'm just a double click away from using them. And we'll just need to survive. Health meter wise, we're kind of okay. Not anymore. But we're kind of okay. Now, they also added shield. So, okay, I will use the ultimate, or not the ultimate, the second ability. The ultimate I'm not using on purpose. You will soon see why. I changed my mind. We're gonna all attack this opponent with just the basic attack. That's absolutely fine. So she's dead. So this means that the opponents won't be buffed anymore. Izzo just needs to survive. That's it. That's my expectation. If she survives, I'm fine. Now we'll have 4 turns to get rid of this opponent. Just the basic attack as always. All she needs to do is a defense up and then she can die, not a problem. And this is the beauty of manualing, by the way. It looks as if I'm doing something really dumb, but in reality it's not dumb at all. You see, and I'm replenishing the second skill, and the ultimate ability is activated for all 5. And, well, you can argue that health meter wise, I could have done better, but it's gonna be alright. Unfortunately, the opponent is gonna be able to do 1 more attack. Oh, and that's the ultimate attack. Ooh, tough one. Anyway, we'll survive this. And will even heal. Now I have 5 more options to kill the opponent. I refuse to use anything ultimate, and we're done. That's one of the, well, that's the worst playthrough I've ever done. But look at this. Double click. Ultimate. Out of turn, by the way. You can use them out of turn. Double click. Amazing. Let's see what happened. Enemy team. Accuracy down, despair. Despair, the hero cannot receive positive buffs or effects while under despair. The duration is reduced by 1 turn after each attempt to place an effect. We'll skip the next turn if despair is active on the hero. They even skip the turn. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, amazing. Oh. That was bad. I could have used another one, but the dragon will take care of the rest. I mean, yeah. And now I will use the second ability on the boss. The boss is dead. I will use defense up. This is her job, basically. That's all. I could kill them at this stage as well, but you know what? I use this defense up and the increased turn meter just in case the turn meter made it possible to... Yeah, there you go. The opponent couldn't even act. That's the reason why I was doing it this way. If you auto-farm it, chances are that you would lose. But, given that in manual, and that's what you should do with most boss fights, in manual you can charge everything up. You have 3 objectives. 1 is that the buffers, so those that place buff on the whole team, somehow survive until they place the buff. Second objective, ultimate abilities charged for all 5 heroes. Third objective, the cooldown of the second skill should replenish or like go down to 0, which means that you can use the second skill as well. And then you need to win the speed race. After winning the speed race, or if you lose the speed race, then you need to survive. Same thing. Now, if you win the speed race and you're first to act, like anyone is first to act, you go through the ultimate abilities of all 5 heroes in the correct order. You determine what the correct order is. And then you start the second skill. And this just destroys most of opponents. Golden Guardian, not necessarily, but Hell Hades just posted a video. Simon, in this case, is not Hell Hades here. Anyway, so he just posted a video on the Golden Guardian. That's something that I will also repeat sooner or later. I'm not sure if I'll be able to record it, but well, that's a good question because it depends on which computer I'm going to use at that point in time. So this is the Caverns. And this is the third experience. I'm just gonna give you a very brief sneak peek into what kind of heroes I have. So the Dragon, Set, Beowulf, Leonidas, Isolde, Ramses. Doesn't matter which one I use, Ganyu, Ramses, or the third one. I mean, in the very first level I won the second the second choice. So I started with Ganyu, I got Ramses immediately. I got the Lion, I have plans with the Lion, and I have some plans with Jackal as well. They are cheap. This is just a food hero. I may have some plans with Shishi, I don't know yet. And the epics, according to many people, they are quite disappointing in general. I haven't had time to experiment with many, and I have quite a lot of stashed other heroes. So that's where we are. I'm on a bit delayed, level 84. I don't think that I will compete like at all for the top, because I just cannot let farming overnight. So I will never be ever energy capped, I think. Or no, I will always be overcapped, but I will never lose all my energy. That's a small issue, but it doesn't matter. Caverns, I will continue climbing. I think I'm gonna get to level 120 quite soon, and then there is gonna be some interesting enough content as well to shoot on Godforge.